Hello everyone, I'm Donna Bush with your CIG TV News Brief this Wednesday. Glad as always that you could be here with us. On Wednesday afternoon, members of the press and other invited guests gathered for a press briefing right here at the Government Administration Building, where Premier the Honourable Wayne Panton, Deputy Premier the Honourable Christopher Saunders, and Ministers for Health and Tourism the Honourable Sabrina Turner and Honourable Kenneth Bryan provided an update on their COVID-19 plans.
Because we're in a good place, we're announcing today that the quarantine is being reduced to 5 days for incoming travellers who have completed an approved course of vaccination against COVID-19 that can be securely verified. For those travellers who have not been vaccinated or cannot provide satisfactory proof of vaccination, the quarantine period remains at 14 days. We're also reinstating the mandatory 72-hour pre-arrival PCR testing for the virus for all incoming travellers. But we have removed the sampling and PCR testing on arrival. The testing remains for all travellers exiting quarantine. We also plan to require mandatory weekly PCR testing of unvaccinated frontline workers. Those workers will be defined by the Medical Officer of Health and include all those who work directly with travellers. Lastly, for now, beginning 1st July, those who quarantine at a government facility and who have taken non-essential travel will begin paying for their stay. As for reopening the border, I have said before that government has been working on a plan, and we will shortly release these details in full to provide a clear, phased approach.
And you can watch the entire press briefing on demand on the CIG Television YouTube channel or on CIG TV on your local cable network. Well, the Minister of Education is congratulating local students for achieving regional merit status in their 2020 CSEC exams. Now, 16 local students, 14 of them from Clifton Hunter High School, have been included on the Caribbean Secondary Education Council merit list for their outstanding performance in 4 subject areas in the 2020 examinations. Clifton Hunter Principal Dr. Richard Wildman expressed his pride at the students' achievement as well as the staff.
It needs to be highlighted, the exceptional work of staff, of teachers, and not only teachers, everybody in the organization, because having to navigate COVID-19 and lockdown and having to move an entire school online required exceptional effort on every member of staff. And our teachers have gone above and beyond to support the learning of students and support them in very direct ways while themselves navigating, lockdown with their own children. And what you're seeing resulting from that is the hard work of the teachers and of the students as well.
Of the 14 students at Clifton Hunter High School, 13 of them actually sat the Electronic Document Preparation and Management, or EDPM, examination, and 1 sat the physics exam.
This group, I think, is a special group because I remember I was just having a discussion with some of them as well, asking them if they remember when I got them in year 9, I said to them, this is an accelerated group, so everybody expects you to get grade 1. So there's no if, but, or maybe there. But let us try to aspire to be a part of the Caribbean list.
Now, 2 students from John Gray High School also excelled in their 2020 examinations. We'd like to say congratulations to all of the students, and we invite you, the public, to stay tuned for a spotlight segment where you will hear from some of those students themselves on Friday, June 25th, right here on CIG Television. Taking a look now at our weather conditions, today's high temperature reached 89 degrees, the low 78. We can expect partly cloudy skies with a 40% chance of morning showers, as we saw earlier today. The winds are from the east to southeast at 10 to 15 knots. Seas are moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Now, the synopsis shows isolated showers along with moderate winds and seas will continue across the Cayman Islands area for the next 24 hours. That's as a high ridge of pressure system lingers north of the Caribbean Sea. Now, remember that you can find the latest on local weather conditions online at weather.gov.ky. And that's it for today's news brief here on CIG Television. I'm Donna Bush, as always, inviting you to join us here again on Thursday. Until then, have a safe and, of course, a wonderful night.